heard there were thunderstorms in the forecast.
145,000 people without power. We are getting slammed with the wind.
Rain was coming down. It was like a sheet of white. All of a sudden, I heard roots snapping. I thought to myself, this is it. And then the tree slammed into the house.
Pulling up to my house, I didn't even recognize it. It was covered in tree.
After I realized that the house was still standing, I could hear water running upstairs. And that's when I realized that the tree had come through the baby's nursery. The only thought going through my mind was, is the baby okay?
Yeah! Catastrophes can happen to anyone.
This thing got trashed.
It's our job to come in and fix the problem.
All right, let's roll.
Whatever it may be.
Whoa!
We clean up.
Somebody give him a hug.
We rebuild.
We need the empty buckets out.
We redecorate.
I want to see dimension up there.
Outstanding.
It's making something that's not glamorous, glamorous.
Whoa!
And to be able to help someone and get their lives back together,
It's perfect.
So gorgeous.
it's the best part of our business.
Look at the size of some of these trees. So these houses have been here for a while. We're in Richmond, Virginia, a beautiful community.
Should be right up on the right.
A storm ripped through and just tore the place up.
Look how the roof's damaged.
A lot of the roof's tarped. The whole corner.
Downspouts are shot.
Yeah.
Gutters, windows.
Siding.
Hope that's not the nursery.
It is.
Wow.
That is scary.
Morning, Jason. I'm Ed.
Matt, hey, nice to meet you. How you doing?
One of the homes in the path of the storm belonged to Jason, Holly, and their beautiful little daughter, Millie. And they really were hit hard.
During the day, and she was thankfully at daycare, and I came home and I was actually trying to take a nap up in one of the upstairs
This bedroom?
rooms. Yeah. And I woke up to what sounded like a freight train. That's when I saw the tree actually coming towards the house.
You did see it.
Sadly, trees fall on houses every day. As disaster guys, it's just something that we see. But when there's a baby involved and you know that that tree came that close to the nursery, your heart just goes into your stomach. Thank God Millie wasn't home.
The tree was about 100 years old. I counted about 80 rings on it when they cut it down. It hit the house, obviously, and took off everything on its way down.
And every time it rains, the water comes into that room.
So there's definitely been some other water reintroduced into her room since the tree initially fell.
Right.
The tree did a lot of damage to Jason and Holly's house. Just checking it out right now. It's really tethered. It's really worn. Sadly, the tarp did a lot of damage also. There's a lot of holes on this. This tarp was only placed over the hole. It needed to be wrapped over the entire roof and secured firmly all the way around so wind cannot get underneath it. This is so brittle.
Wow.
This is Tyvek. This stuff should never rip like this.
Feel this, they'll feel the moisture. This is saturated.
This is acting as a moisture barrier now. The water's getting in.
And it's holding it
It's holding
underneath.
under.
There was no place for this water to go, so it just sat there.
Joe, look at this.
Plus, it created a ton of mold. I'm thinking it's got to be in Millie's room, too.
All of this came down, and there was insulation everywhere.
Buckets are in here, so you're having continual
Yes.
leaking.
Water just comes streaming in.
I mean, I'm concerned about mildew, mold. Their floors are cupping, broken window, the ceiling coming down. It's a mess. And I can just imagine dealing with a 5-month-old baby and having that kind of disaster. It's got to be really devastating for them. Need your help up there.
Bad.
I can do that. You guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Jason and Holly are living in a hotel right now. They're displaced out of their home.
Bye, Millie.
We want to make it special for them when they come back.
Hey. It's not enough just to fix the inside of the house. Take care. We're going to work on the outside and really spruce it up for them.
Bye. See you soon.
Woo!
Smell what I'm smelling?
I smell what you smell.
We walk into Millie's room. I smell mold right away.
Wow, I can even feel the moisture in here. It's still very, very wet.
This moisture meter will tell me 23, 24 as we get farther out. It is an elevated moisture content up into the high 20s, anything over 18, 19, 20.
Where there's moisture and where there's a food source, meaning wood, then there's usually going to be some kind of fungal growth. And mold loves this drywall paper. It's a buffet. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get the guys up here to give us a hand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of steps involved anytime you're doing mold remediation.
Before we go in, we'll drop a quick curtain door right here.
First, we have to contain the area, poly it all off, keep it from going anywhere else in the house.
We'll pop a hole right here, drop the air scrubber there.
Set the room under negative air. So the air is going to be sucked into the room, going through a HEPA filter, going out the window. After that's contained, we suppress spray everything to keep the dust down, spores down. Then we clean it all up. The most important step is drying the structure. We cannot rebuild that room without drying it first. We're going to put some air movers and we're going to dry that wood until it's acceptable standards.
So I'm not sure if it's going to be clean enough or dry. Enzo and I, we're going to pop up into the nursery right now. Why don't you do a quick read with the thermal cam? Do some quick testing, check for mold, check for moisture.
You know what? I can tell you're nervous. You're sweating.
Do a quick check of the floor.
That's where it was the worst. And we put these 2 fans on there and dehumidifier, but it appears to be all the same temperature. So, meter boy, here's the real moment of truth.
Lights green, we're golden. We're good. All right, let's check cleaning.
All right, let's do that, and hopefully that is just as good. Now this will pick up viral,
Bacterial.
and fungal.
Put this back into the tube. This is called bioluminescence. What it does is it actually mixes with the fluid and it reflects light rays through the fluid to tell us how good we cleaned. I'm a little concerned about the nursery and making sure that we cleaned it well because there was a ton of mold and we've got to make sure that when that baby moves home, everything's safe.
You betting high or low?
Single digits is what we're looking for. It's an 11. It's not great.
I know.
Let's check cleaning. I'm a little concerned about the nursery and making sure that we cleaned it well because there was a ton of mold. Single digits is what we're looking for. And we've got to make sure that when that baby moves home, everything's safe. It's an 11. It's not great.
I know.
Let's HEPA and damp wipe everything again.
Yeah.
Obviously, all the heavy stuff is out. We've done a great job doing that. It's just going after the stuff that we can't see now. So
Right.
we got to make sure that this is done right.
Go ahead, turn that on.
It's not at all uncommon in mold remediation to have to do not only an initial clean, but sometimes you have to do a second or a third based on how bad the mold was. Much better. Making sure that you've got everything done because you can't see what you're cleaning.
If it's under 10, I'll lift the floor.
No pressure.
Yeah. Yeah!
9.
All right, we got
Can I get a little 9?
We're good.
Construction can commence.
There we go. Wow, what a massive hole. You can see it, Enzo, where the tree came down, hit the corner.
Through the roof. But look how it broke the tails of the trusses here. We could just replace the tails of the trusses. We should be good.
Yeah, we'll sister them up about 8 feet back. Let's just strengthen them up. We'll bring it right back out to the same dimensions it was. Replace the plywood and re-roof it. Now at least her room's safe from the elements. Wow, that really expands when you get it out of the bag. Now that we got the roof patched, we're getting the insulation in. This room's just that much closer to being done.
We'll put it back in just a hair.
In order to accomplish miracles in a matter of days, we need to team up with extraordinary contractors.
Well, right on this end right here, is that cool?
Yeah.
Here, let me put something over here for you, bro.
John Sanders is definitely one of them. Thanks, John. I'll tell you, working with insulation, I mean, it's got the fiberglass in it. It can be a dirty, itchy job.
Joe, let's see if we can walk this piece in.
Walk it in. Yeah, I'll be okay. I got insulation in my eyes, up my nose, on my arms. I'm itching like a mad dog. That was stupid. I have the equipment. I have the long sleeve, gloves, the goggles, the mask, and I didn't put it on. Oh, man. Do as I say, not as I do, because that was just stupid.
I'll grab a machine if you guys want to grab a shovel and a pickaxe.
Jason and Holly lost a 100-year-old tree, which provided shade and comfort for the entire family. So we're gonna build a porch to recreate that same shade, that same comfort.
Look at that, like a surgeon.
So when they come back home, it's gonna be even better.
Dig away.
Is there anything down there? Can you check?
Yeah, hang on.
In order for us to put a porch in front of the house,
No, you hit brick.
we have to have the footers poured, set.
One more scoop, my friend, we're done.
If we don't do this by the end of the day, it's going to knock our whole schedule off.
What'd you hit, train tile?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second, bud. Some kind of mechanical over here. Why don't you take a quick peek?
What you got?
You tell me. Anytime you're digging with a backhoe and you run into a pipe,
Uh-oh.
it's just not good.
We got lucky we didn't hit it.
One more scoop and
We're in Richmond, Virginia, a beautiful community. A storm ripped through and tore the place up.
Saw the tree actually coming towards the house.
you did see it.
Jason, Holly, and their daughter, Millie, they really were hit hard.
So we're gonna build a porch to recreate that same shade, that same comfort.
Look at that, like a surgeon.
So when they come back home, it's gonna be even better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some kind of mechanical over here. Why don't you take a quick peek? Anytime you're digging with a backhoe and you run into a pipe, it's bad.
Look what we got here, guys.
It's like a sewer line heading out of the house.
Yep. It's a crawl space house, so this is old cast iron sewer pipe. We got lucky we didn't hit it.
One more scoop and
We're so rushed to get Jason, Holly, and little Millie back in the house that once in a while we lose sight on the right way to do things.
Disaster averted here.
I knew I smelled something foul. I just didn't know what it was or who it was. Now we know.
It wasn't me. I'll just level it out if I can.
just give me one more scoop out.
Jason, Holly, Millie, I think they're gonna love the porch. When they drive up, their focal point's gonna go right to that porch. Bubbles in the middle. They've talked about how they miss that tree, how they've lost their shade, the heat on their front door, the heat on the side of their house. Well, this alleviates all those problems. And they're gonna have many happy days out there.
You ready?
Holidays, birthdays, gatherings. Very good. I'll tell you, I'm a little jealous. I love that porch. How nice that looks.
Crazy long day today. We still have so much left to do. We've got the porch up.
Pop it in.
We're gonna get this siding on as quick as we can. The cool part about this stuff is that it looks like wood, it doesn't act like wood. Wind resistant, fire retardant too.
And I like the fact that you don't have to paint it. Considering there's no R value on this floor, this is going to add a little bit of protection from the sun. It's coming along really nice.
Am I close enough?
A little bit further.
This landscaping's pretty important. Not only that, the walkway has slumped over the years. There's been some settling. It needs to be redone.
Oh my God! Oh no, no, stop! Stop! Stop!
Stop!
I don't like that light fixture.
I gave you a 9.
Joe gave me a 9. I think I merit a 10.
We got a great foundation now. Gravel, sand, nothing's gonna settle. It's pitched properly, you're gonna have good drainage. It looks dang good.
Oh, the aesthetics are great. Look at the curb appeal on this.
Yeah, and then the sand that's gonna go in is a polymer-based sand. You mist it, lay down some sand, mist it, lay down some sand. It dries rock hard so you don't have weeds popping in and out of every little crevice, every stone. It's gonna be relatively maintenance-free and it's gonna look good for a real long time.
This door here was reflecting a lot of sun and actually brought a lot of heat into the house, especially with the tree being gone.
Yeah. It'll be good when this new door goes in.
You got any of it?
I got all of it. You're lucky to have me.
Let's get this door in, please. It's nice. Hopefully it works. Good job. Here we go. There we go.
Once we get this front door up,
Don, bottom on this side. Still got to come in a little bit.
Okay.
A little more. One more. Perfect. Yeah.
we're a lot closer to getting Jason and Holly home.
I hear you knocking, brother. Give me some. I hear you knocking.
Dang, that looks good.
Oh, my.
You kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
Woo.
We finally get the door in. Looks great from the outside. Open it up. Bam. Railing. Man, we have a serious problem.
I hear you knocking, brother. Give me some.
We finally get the door in. Dang, that looks good. Open it up. You gotta be kidding me. Bam. Railing. Man, we have a serious problem.
You asked me to put a front door in. You didn't say I had to use the front door.
Let's fix it.
The problem why this is the way it is. We had two 32-inch doors. Now we have one 36-inch door, dead center, and we put a foot of light on each side.
It'd be real hard to come in the front door with groceries, you know that.
All I'm gonna do is move the newel post in,
Yeah.
okay? That's all I have to do. Take the newel post off and move it in.
Can I get you anything?
We need a new newel post. That's the worst of my problems, but we all good. We're gonna pre-drill. We're gonna lock it in just like she was supposed to be, and we're all good. I think we're good, bro.
Dang, that's good.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, here's the tree.
Trees here.
Cool. The most important part of this landscape is the new tree that we're putting in to replace the 100-year-old tree that fell. What can I do to help?
Unload it. Carry it. I want to run up to the truck and grab this thing and put it in the ground. Ain't gonna happen.
Wow.
That root ball's about this friggin' big. That bad boy can grow to 30 feet tall max.
We're making sure that it doesn't grow as large, and there'll never be another situation like they had.
Gonna unwrap it just like Christmas.
Stand back, straighten it up.
This is so much fun, seeing this tree come in. That way a little bit. Yes, it's going to add color. A little bit more, Enzo. It's going to fill in real quickly. They need to go that way a little. It's a maple, it's going to grow fast. That way. It'll provide shade for Jason, Holly, and Millie for years to come. Yeah, Enzo, that's good.
Yeah. Jump it, baby.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Today's it.
Getting all these in is gonna be crazy.
I love it.
This is the big, big day.
We got lots of furniture for you.
Jason and Holly about to pull up. I mean, this is what we work for. I'm a wreck. I can make coffee nervous right now. I'm so excited. You guys got it from there? Got it?
Not at all feeling this.
Swing that down the stairs.
There we go. There we go.
The long screws are in the end.
And so,
Wrong. That's not going to do us any good.
Wait a minute.
It belongs up here.
I think that crib bottomed out.
this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Butterflies.
Butterflies, definitely.
Here
like
they come.
Christmas.
All right.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, my God.
Outstanding. No.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my God.
Go, go, go.
Where'd I go?
Oh, my God. Look at the yard. Look at the porch.
Hey.
Mary, all of you. Oh, my God.
Welcome home.
Oh my God. I'm blown away. We definitely have the best house on the block now. It's fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Wow.
This is great. This is beautiful.
And there's rocking chairs and we can sit out and rock with Millie.
The door's gone.
And she won't be, I hated that door. I really hated that door. That's gorgeous.
Remember your old cracked sidewalk?
Yes.
It went like this up and down?
With
Yes.
the grass growing out
With the
of
grass
it.
growing through it.
Yes, we remember. This is
What do you think? Huh?
That is
It's
awesome.
gorgeous.
They're pavers, brand new, pitched properly away from the house, so the water's gonna drain away now. What do you think of the siding with the cedar shake look?
I love
Is that
it.
cool?
It
Vibe?
does
That's
look
much
like
nicer.
cedar shake.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna be cracking, splintering, breaking, any of that stuff. It's all maintenance free, but it looks really, really cool.
I can't be more excited. We can spend time in the yard.
You guys missed the tarp?
No, not so much, no.
I'm so happy.
And picking up pieces of it all over my yard and all over the neighborhood, no, I don't miss that up at all. We can go back the way things were, and it's better. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I'm gonna cry. Wow. It's beautiful. We'd closed off this room and didn't want to see it anymore. And to come in here and see it looking like this is just unbelievable. Look at the tree. I love it. I love the color. I love the birds. I love the window treatments. I love everything that is in this room. And I can't wait to sit in that chair in the corner and rock her to sleep and put her to sleep in that crib, that gorgeous crib.
What do you think?
All right.
We're so grateful. So, so grateful.
Clock some hours out here, huh? For the exception of my baby daughter and my wife, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Look at Danny rocking. Millie is safe. And we couldn't be happier.